Hi, family. Today, I would like to talk to you about seeking God. Wow, it is a great thing. It's a great thing. I didn't ever think that I would be where I'm at today. You know, uh, wow. Just the way you spend time with your friends, with your spouse, with people that you're interested in and want to be with a spouse that you want to get to love her, you wind up spending time with her alone. You know, that's what you need to do with God. Spend time with Him alone. And I know and I get it that sometimes we say, but I talk to God. I ask for this, I ask for that. I don't get no answer. Seek God, He will find you. You might not get an answer when you want it, but you're going to get it. And when you get it, you might not even think that it's related to what you asked Him for until you get to know Him better and say, wow, one time I asked God for this, and then this happened to me. What a coincidence. No, it's not a coincidence. It was that God answered you. Listen to me, family. If you're in doubt, there's nothing wrong because I was in doubt. I spoke to a lot of people today, and I had some great conversations, and a lot of it revolved around this. I might not know all the answers, but one answer that I know is that if you seek Him, He will find you. I'm not going to say what some people say, I found God, because you can't find God because He had never been lost. Seek Him and He will find you. You don't even have to love Him because He's going to love you. He loved you before you was born. He loves you. He loves you regardless of what you did. But if you seek Him and you pray and you spend time alone with Him, you're going to grow to love Him the way I love Him, and maybe even more, because none of us are the same. You see, I used to think that all this going to church and following God and everything was a gimmick. I mean, this is real talk with Victor. I'm going to keep it real to you. I'm talking about me. You know, I used to give money. I mean, I was giving money when I was selling drugs. So money never really was a big thing in my life. And, and, and I gave money and I said, but what do they do with it? What don't they do with it? Look at the way he's living. Look at the way I'm living. You know, the reality is that when you do give money, you're not giving it to that church. You're giving it to God. So you're giving it to God through that person. Let that person worry about that. You see, so sometimes that used to push me away from church. But the more I have speak with God alone, and the more I've got to know Him, that's not even an issue in my life. There's a lot of issues that are not in my life no more. Today I think about things before I do it. Before I used to just do things and then think about it afterwards. Oh, I could have done it better. Oh, I could have done it like this. God have changed me in so many ways that sometimes I sit down alone and I cry because I never thought of who I am today that I would ever be that person. And I'm still not where I should be. And probably I'm never gonna be where I should be. Because everybody falls short to God. And the reality of it is I'll never be perfect. But one thing I'm gonna be is gonna be a follower of God and do what God asks me to do. And no, I'm not this people that is crazy, that do crazy stuff and all that. I'm not a fanatic or nothing. I'm just a follower of Jesus. You see? And regardless of what I'm gonna do and what I do, we're gonna always all be sinners. So I'm not trying to be perfect. You see, and the best thing to realize is don't ever feel like you're perfect, because there's no room to learn if you think you're perfect, which you'll never be. There's always going to be room for me to learn, because I know for a fact I will never be perfect. Love him. My advice to you is love him. Give him a chance. I really used to cry when I was strung out on drugs, when I was in jail. I used to say, why me? Why me? You see, because we always look to blame somebody. But ever since I've learned that the things that have happened to me, I've done to myself. And ever since I've learned to always try to be with more positive people than me, I've come a long way. God's been here for me. I mean, I'm 65, and I got a little back problem and all that, but my bill of health other than that is immaculate. It is great. You know? What more could I ask? I talk to God every day, whether you believe. I get on my knees every day. I once in a while, I had knee problems every day. I've been praying. I don't really have them. I only get knee pains once in a blue moon when it rains real hard and it's cold. I get little hurts here and there, but they don't stop me from kneeling down and talking to God. And I get it. You don't have to kneel down to talk to God. You could do it walking. You could do it in the shower. You could do it in the bath. You could do it anywhere. That's something that I choose to do. That's how I do it. That's how I feel it. I urge you, my brothers and my sisters, I wouldn't want nothing for y'all that I wouldn't want for me. And I want everything for y'all that I want for me. And what I want for me is to follow God, love him, and be obedient. Like, praise the Lord. I don't know how to stress this anymore to y'all. I've told you before, these videos and things that I make, it's not for me to be popular at all. In God's eyes, I'm already popular. I might not be somebody to y'all, but in God, God feels a strong way about me. I'm still alive. I'm still his follower. I'm still being obedient to him. When I see my deathbed more than once, I'm still here. So he must have plans for me. And if you're watching this video, he must have something for you as well. Love on God the way I do, if not even more. Family, God bless you. Real Talk with Victor. And once again, seek God. God bless you guys. Talk to you tomorrow.